Hey students, it's Dr. Kroll. Welcome to your playbook for week 1, June 1st through 7th. This week, we are jumping right into advanced technical communication. We are focused on business communication and how organizations, leaders, and individuals make decisions. This course is going to go hand in hand, put hand in hand critical thinking as well as business and professional writing. So we are going to learn a framework to think critically, and as well, we're going to think about what does that mean in the business place and how can we apply this as professionals. So let's go through our modules so we can make sure everyone is up to date with our playbook and what we're doing this week. So of course, you'll find our videos here, the readings for this week, as well as our focus. So as I mentioned, our focus this week is really preparing students to write and think and work in professional business settings. Of course, everyone needs to communicate in the workplace, and so this is definitely a great place to boost your skills. We want to have good planning, organizing, and leading by having decision-oriented communication. You will find that a large part of our assignments are based on helping leaders or helping the audience make a decision about something. So this week, we have several readings. You're going to want to make your way through the welcome module. Next, we have a soccer goal reading. This is going to be something that we then talk about and discuss in the discussion boards. And this is usually one of everyone's kind of favorite activities of the semester. So hopefully, even if you're not very familiar with soccer or you don't play soccer, this is kind of fun to think about. Next, we have the Spence textbook. We have some readings that I provided for you. The Spence textbook is about writing and making business decisions, business-oriented writing. Next, we have the Calais book. The Calais book provides a framework for critical thinking. So you'll find the first few chapters here. All right, I'm going to pop back out of our module. All right, next, please sort through the next 2 items. This is a fun case study about the importance of technical writing. So you'll read through this case study about the airport sign. Next, here we have our lecture material for the week. So this will be in your grind video. Then we have our major assignment 1 guide. So if you look at the modules, you will see that later this week, by the 5th and the 10th, you will have your first draft of major assignment number 1. Now, anytime we have a major assignment in the course, there will be a page that is indicated by this little icon here. It's a page that has assignment guide, major assignment 1, major assignment 2, so on and so forth. So this is going to give you all of the details about the assignment. So major assignment 1, let's go ahead and dive in, take a look. So here we go, the playbook for major assignment 1. For this assignment, you are writing an 800 to 1,000 word article about an aspect of college life. The audience is a prospective college student and their parents. So the first thing we want to think about is a topic and a publication context. The publication context is like where could this be posted? Could this be posted on a UNT website, a career website? Would it be posted on a general website like bestcolleges.com? So you want to think about your audience, your topic, and like where you are gearing this article to be published. All right, let's look at the purpose and goal. So this article is going to help prospective students and parents make a decision about some aspect of college life. So you really want to work on defining your topic this week and then finding some resources. So things that students have done in the past have been picking a college, picking a major, how to balance their wellness their first semester in college, how to pick campus housing. There are just a million different topics that you can pick. So whatever speaks to you, and that you can find some sources that are going to help you provide information to help the reader, which is students and parents, make a decision about this topic that you have picked. So it will follow the Spence organization method, which as you go through the readings, you will learn about. And that will leave your audience with some kind of action to take. What should they do to take action to be ready for whatever your topic is? Okay, there's lots of information here about formatting, the required sources that are there. We are required to have sources. Those can be a mix of primary and secondary. Because we're moving at a quick pace, it's okay if they are all secondary sources, but you are welcome to use primary sources as well. The citation format, we are going to use in-text citations using superscript. You will find more about superscript in the modules, and of course your reference section in APA style. All right, so this is an exciting assignment. There are some examples. And so how we're going to work through that is down here in our assignments, you will see that by June 5th, you have your topics and your sources for writing assignment 1. So now this assignment, right, we have little benchmarks along the way. So the first thing you'll submit to me is the topic you've decided, where this could be published, and what are some sources here. Then by the end of the week, you're going to have a draft of that. And then ultimately, we will do a peer review where you reply to your peers with your advice. So I'll click here, topics and sources for writing assignment 1. You brainstorm your topic and have your resources, and then you post the topic, the forum or website that your article will be geared to, and then your 3 sources in APA style. And as you can see, there's the full rubric here. And then, as I mentioned, the draft is due right here. So you'll put your draft in. Make sure, one thing that students sometimes miss here in the instructions is that you're going to identify each little area of the Spence method. So we're writing this article using the Spence method that you will learn about in the readings, and then you will identify these topics. In each sentence, you'll have a little bracket and a little highlight that says topic or whatever. So the items that you'll find through the Spence reading are the topic, what prompts the document now, the importance of the subject, so on and so forth. So as you're writing your paper in the draft form only, the final won't be like this, but in the draft form, you'll write your sentence and then you'll give us the classification of what it was. All right, and then we will do the peer reviews. You're going to do those by Wednesday of module 2. All right, going back out here, let's see. Okay, so we have made it through these items here. As I mentioned, we have our introduce ourselves, and we're going to reply to our peers this week. So that will be really fun, getting to know each other. The soccer goal discussion, as I mentioned. Okay, one thing you'll see here, I have connected my LinkedIn account to LinkedIn Learning. So we as UNT staff, faculty, and students have free access to LinkedIn Learning. For the regular people out there, it costs money. But for us, this is included with our fees or our privilege of being part of the UNT system. So I link to the instructions here, and then what this is as far as earning credit is, it's just a quiz that certifies that you've actually connected your LinkedIn account to the LinkedIn Learning. That's how you get the access to the free courses. Those courses will be due by the end of next week, so certainly make sure you are honest in certifying that you have connected your account. All right, folks, the final thing that we haven't talked about is simply the reading reflections. So you will find that in the discussion board. You will post your initial topic, thinking about the readings that were in the first part of the module for the readings, the Spence, the Calais, and then you'll respond to your peers here. There's always some posting specs for you, an AI statement as well. So all right, guys, that is what we are doing in week 1. As you can see, it is a lot, but I have faith in you. It is going to be great. I hope that you really enjoy learning all about these different topics this week. Of course, if you have any questions, email, hit me up or group me, could get a video conference scheduled. Any of those items are open to you. All right, have so much fun learning. Bye.